everyone, it's Relic here, and we are back on the FTOG server, playing a little bit more Avant 3. And the first thing I noticed when I came on the server today is we've had a Christmas present from Link. So just have a look in here and try not to hit it, try to actually open it. So we've got some guns. We've got a gun and some magazines from Reliikgaming. And I'm not sure how these work yet, but we'll have a look and see what it's all about. So presumably you just hold it and fire it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, I guess we can go and shoot some stuff with that if we need to at some point. But yeah, for today's episode, what I really want to do is I want to get myself back over to the Great Hall because there's a few unfinished pieces there. And I just want to kind of get that done. We can just get inside and we'll head over there. And if I can remember which one it is, I think it's that one. It is good. Just wait a second for this to all load in. Okay, so the world has loaded in, and it's this area down here at the back that I really want to get sorted. And I'm just going to walk, actually. Save the rubber banding that I was getting then. But yeah, so this area down here. Now, a lot of this I'm going to do off camera, not necessarily in this episode, but the walls, I need to get those along to the end. I just haven't had time to do that yet. And this back wall, I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. I don't know whether or not to have the wall the same and sort of finish up at the back. I don't know. I kind of want something different, but yeah, I just haven't had a great deal of time to really sort of think about that. I've been working on other bits and pieces, and obviously this whole area is going to be kind of like a little bit of a throne area. So yeah, I need to think of something special for it. And the staircase, when this goes in, is I want it to kind of like curve in. So just to look a little bit fancy, a bit grand. But what I really want to work on today, I'm just going to get up here so it's easier to explain it, is where these two squares are either side. I kind of want like I don't really know what you'd call it, like a fire stand, like a big torch type thing. And it's probably easier to actually do it rather than try to explain it. But we're going to use some Chisels Bits again. Surprise, surprise. And yeah, so I'm going to kick off with, I'm going to grab some cobblestone. And hopefully we've got plenty of that. I might even have, yeah, that's the one I want, the small tiles. So we'll start off, we're going to need more than that. And it looks, hopefully we'll have enough cobble there. It does look as though we're running a little bit low. But what we'll do is, yeah, we've already got a chisel. And let's just move all of these bullets and guns out of the way for now. Just drop that in there. And we'll grab our cobble. And obviously we need to grab a couple of those. So just break those down. Like so, just so we've got some in our bag. And yeah, now that we've got those, so what I want is it's going to have kind of like a conical base. So it's going to be circles. Now the way to do this is basically decide how wide you want it to be. So you put the first circle down, and then we're just going to build circles on top of that. And the width of the first circle is basically going to be, so it's going to be, I want it to be based off of a 9x9 area, because this is, sorry, a 3x3 area, because this is 3x3. So that's basically going to be 3 times by 16, which is 48. So we'll have a 48 by 48 diameter circle. As I say, we'll gradually go up, and we'll take 2 off of it each time, just so that the circles, it's effectively one less each time. And what that will mean is, obviously, because we're taking it off and going up by 1, the whole circle will be, I'm probably not explaining this very well at all actually, but the whole circle will end up being the whole conical area, sorry, will end up being 1 block high. And as we've done in the past, obviously we're not going to have to make the entire circle, so we just need to find the middle point, and that is going to be in here. So luckily we've got these edgings on here, is going to make it easier for us. So the first point is going to be just here, and let's just actually make sure that's on drawing region just to make life a little bit easier. And the first part of the circle we want 10, so half of that is going to be 5. And obviously we'd say we'd only have to do the first bit, because then we can just copy it and put it all around. And then we want a 3, another 3, a 1, another 2, and then what, 5 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the pattern starts to repeat itself back the other way. So we've got 2 there, 1, 2 3s, oh, not there, just here, and finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's literally all we have to do, is just that one corner, as I say. Then we'll be able to copy that all the way around. So basically just a quarter of it. And to make life easier, we'll kind of fill this in as we go along. So like so. I need to get that so that it's dead center as well. I think like this. And I'm messing it up already, like that, and like that. So anyway, you get the idea. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go away, and I'm just going to get this first bit done, and then yeah, you'll be able to see what it looks like when we've done the first quarter, and then we'll put the whole of the base bit down together, and then we can continue on and do the rest of it. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so that's the first bit done. And yeah, as you can see, if I just grab a block and just try to put it as close as I can to it, you can see that that is the same height. So let's just grab that up again and get rid of that. And just put all those bits there just so that we can copy it. And I've already made the next bit. This is just based off of a 16-bit circle. And this is the rest of the column that's going to go up after we've got this piece in. But for now, let's just copy these bits. So 1, 2, 3, and the last bit, 4. And hopefully we should just be able, if we put these onto placement, we should, without any trouble, be able to get these bits down. So that's the first bit, and I can actually get past this. This should be the second bit, which doesn't seem to want to go down at the moment. Why would that be? Did I not put that on placement? I thought I did. And that is right. That is right up next to the edge. Have I done something wrong here? Let's just undo that again. That was not at all what I wanted to do. Just need to grab some alabaster really quickly and just replace that in the mess up that I've just made. There's always a mess up. Oh, it was marble. Bear with me. Let's just grab some marble. And I think it's just straight marble that we want. Did that not come in? Yeah, it did. Let's try that again. So pop that in there. Right, that's fine. That's worked. So hopefully, does this not quite work? It does. So I'm a bit unsure as to why that area isn't going down how I want it. It might actually be, thinking about it, because I'm standing too close to it. So let's just get rid of that again. And let's just grab a chisel design and copy that so that I can move that out of the way. Always fun and games. Right, there we go. That's that done. Now we can move that out of the way. Cool. Right, let's try that again. And that was the wrong piece. Undo. It's that piece. Nope. I've lost the plot. Just bear with me. That was that I wanted. Right, so let's try that. That piece. Cool. That is exactly what I wanted. I don't know why I couldn't see that then. And then we want that piece and that piece. Yeah, and then we just follow that design around. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then finally 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is our base. And yeah, it was a little bit more problematic than I was hoping it would be. So that is perfectly symmetrical. And obviously we're going to have to think about the lighting, because although it doesn't seem that's messed with it too much, which is pretty cool. I was a bit worried that it was going to actually, but yeah, everything seems to be absolutely fine. Then we just need to grab this one, and this is going to go on top, so it will go here. Let's just make sure that looks okay, which it does, because this is only 16 high. So yeah, that's fine. Well, it's not 16, it's 18, which is the next one. So how high should we do this? Let's go up here and have a look. Yeah, it's definitely going to want to go, I think, 1 higher. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that'll be a decent height. Maybe 1 more. How does it look from the ground? Yeah, it looks like it probably could go another 1 higher actually. So let's just go over here now. Yeah, a lot happier with that actually. Okay, so now we can start on the next piece that's up here, but we'll do this from the floor. And this is going to be really easy to do, because all we are going to need to do is copy one of these columns, and it's just going to be a single piece. So we just want a circle that's a 3x3. And the way to do that is grab something called a negative chisel design. Now, hopefully, I've already got one of those. No, I haven't. So we're going to have to hopefully make one of those pretty easily. Let's just put that back onto smaller as well. So negative chisel design, and I'm hoping that we've got some water. We have. Oh, we haven't got any paper. Okay, cool. Let's just quickly rectify that. And there is some bits of paper. And now we can make the 1 negative chisel design that we need. And we'll just do this as we go along. So let's get rid of the bucket, and let's get rid of the alabaster and the marble we don't need for now. So all we do is just literally grab this, and if we grab out our stone and put that there, so we want 1, 2, no, can keep doing that, we'll rectify that in a second, 3, like so. So the middle bit is going to be this chisel design here, like that. and then we can grab that, erase it, and do the next bit, which is, so we've already got that bit, so we want this bit, like so, and then do that bit there, and then get rid of that, and then just copy. In fact, I don't think I even needed to copy the others. I think we just needed the 2 bits, because that will make the complete circle. He says, yeah, it will do. That'll be fine. So just blank off a couple of these, and then we can copy that onto there. So there's 1, there's 2. And if we jump up here, and we want to grab something in the middle just so that we can put it against something, and we'll just use a normal block for that. And then we want this bit to go like this, so we'll do that. In fact, that was not what we wanted to do. Let's just undo that. We want this to be on placement, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then the edge pieces, so we'll put those onto placement as well. That's going to be 1. Can I do that? Why have we not got enough left in the bag? I thought we would have. I don't know, we haven't, because we've used loads of it. Right, so let's grab this up for now. And yeah, there we go. It wasn't reacting to me pressing the button for a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just grab all of that up. Like so. And then we'll just grab a couple more bits as well, because we're going to need those. Okay, so I've got some more bits, and hopefully that was all that we needed. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that should look, let's just have a look, see how that looks. Yeah, that's fine. And how does it look from up here? Good, good. And then finally, if we go back up here, what we'll do is we'll delete out this middle block, like so. And I want to replace that with some netherrack, which I'm fairly sure we should have plenty of that, like so. And I'll pop a piece of that in there, and then we just need to set that on fire. And hopefully I've still got a flint and steel, which I have. Cool. And let's just step away from it a little bit, like so. And then for underneath, I just want to put a little bit of a design in there, just so that it's covers up that bit of netherrack that we can see, but also I just want this, I don't want it to just sort of sit there. There needs to be some sort of hinge. So if we go 1 and then take that along, like so. Is that about the same width? I think it is. Good, yeah, and it'll just come out 1, just to give it a little bit of shape. And then if we take it in like that, we'll go 1, 2, and maybe another 1, 3. And I knew I hadn't done that all the way in properly. Like that. Let's just make sure that's in. Yeah, it is. Cool. And then just do the top as well, just so that we've got the same sort of shape along there. Oh, that is that. Right, yeah, it is. And last one, like that. Yeah, that was fine, I think. cool. And then say you just need to fill in the gap. So we should just be able to do it like that. Yeah, cool. So I'll just copy all of that round. Okay, so yeah, pretty happy with how that's looking. Let's go and have a look from up here. Just make sure that we're all happy with it. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm not sure, maybe I should just do something on top of here rather than having that look flat, but we'll leave it as it is for now. And yeah, pretty happy with the height of that as well. And as I say, it looks pretty cool from underneath as well. Maybe I could have done the kind of like the brackets, hinges, whatever, hinges really, but the supports in a different material maybe. But no, I'm kind of happy with how they look. I don't really want to have too many different textures. Pretty much as I use the tiled cobblestone, it's got a lot of different colours in there. Anyway, a lot of different shades anyway. So having something that was different perhaps would just been too much. But yeah, that is pretty cool. So now all we need to do is grab that and copy it over to the other side. Okay, so yeah, that's that copied over there as well. So yeah, really liking the look of those. And hopefully they're, yeah, that does look the same underneath. Okay, and yeah, so we've got this one over here as well now. Let's just have a quick look from up here, see how it looks. And yeah, looking pretty good. Really happy with how they've come out actually. Just about the right height. Perhaps could have done with just being another one higher. But then you probably wouldn't have seen the fire from the top, which kind of I wanted to be able to see all the way from the back here. So yeah, that is going to be pretty much it for this episode. As I say, in between episodes, I am going to try and get this wall finished round here and get some basic stairs in there. Come up with a bit of a floor design maybe. And when we come back, we'll see what kind of finishing touches that we need. But I think we are pretty much nearly there with this place. Like I said, with the archways, I did want to kind of get some corners in there, but I still haven't really thought about how I'm going to do that. Maybe we'll do something with the lighting up here that's a bit more fitting for the room. But yeah, sorry, it's a little bit of a shorter episode today. But yeah, just coming back from Christmas and just getting back into the swing of things again. But if you have liked the video, then please do drop us a like. It is always appreciated. And thanks ever so much for watching, guys. And until next time, take care. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.